Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mystic Beauty. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you guys are returning, welcome back. All right. Okay, so let's get into some general energy for you guys. Let's see what messages your spirit guides have for you today. All right, we're going to start this reading off with Angel Numbers Oracle by Divinely Crafted. What do the collective need to hear right now? So we have the number 18. Your angels want you to find your path in order to progress in your journey. They also want you to know they are supporting you and encouraging you to embrace changes that will take you closer to take you closer to the life that you desire. I found my path. And excuse my table, y'all. I waste all on my doggone table when I was working on a project and just forget that part, okay? But you guys may have recently questioned the universe, right? Ask your spirit guides, am I on my life's path? All right, am I exactly where I'm supposed to be? I don't know where I'm supposed to be. Maybe you asked for help to get you where you're supposed to be on your path. I heard like you asked about your life's calling, your life's purpose, your life's mission. What are you here for? Why did Divine send you here? So the number 18 breaks down to the number 9. You guys are closer to ending or completing some type of karmic cycle, which will ultimately put you on your life's purpose, on your life's path, collective. Okay, your angels want you to find your path in order to progress on your journey. They also want you to know that they are supporting you and encouraging you to embrace changes that will take you closer to your life's desires. So it's something that you are desiring. There's something that you've been like manifesting, calling into your life. All right, but there are some changes that they're calling you to make, collective. And maybe you're afraid of making these changes. And, and it's okay. Like we've all been there, like knowing that we need to make the necessary changes, knowing that we need to fix this or change this, but we hold on and we cling to things that are familiar, right? So Divine is saying, in order for you to receive the things that you have been desiring, the things that you have been manifesting, it's super important that you be okay or okay with a change. I almost said like letting go, right? So maybe there's something that you need to let go of, a way of thinking, a lifestyle, a group of people, a person that you need to let go of. And this is going to get you closer to something that you have been manifesting, closer to your life's path as well. All right. What else? Give me another message for the Divine Collective. Number 8. Wow, 818 could be significant. So it says, your angels want you to know that abundance is coming. Abundance is near, and that you will soon obtain your spiritual goals. They want you to get crystal clear on what you want from life so that you can start to manifest those dreams and desires in the physical world. I am certain. All right. So your spirit guides want you to be certain. So it's like when you're manifesting, make sure that you are crystal clear on what it is that you want. Set your intentions. Make it abundantly clear as to what it is that you guys want. Sometimes I'm getting like, when you're requesting certain things, there's like this fogginess. You're not sure. You think you want this, but you're not really sure if that's what you want. I'm getting like there's no right or wrong. So you're not manifesting the wrong thing. What you're asking for is not wrong, but they need you to be super clear as to what it is that you want. Okay. And the number 8 is the number of abundance. So you could have like a bunch of 8s in your birth chart. I'm sorry, in your birthday, right? You could be born in the year of 88. You could have been born in the 80s. You could be born in August. You could be born on the 8th day. Someone's life path is 8. This could resonate with you if your life path is 8 or you have a bunch of 8s in your birth number. Or if you're seeing a bunch of 8s and it's following you everywhere. Or if you've seen 818, you know. So they're asking you guys to get super, super clear on what it is that you want in your life. What are your dreams, right? What blessings do you want? How do you see your life? When you can think or visualize your life, exactly how you see it. Who's there, who's not there. You know, what do you have? What don't you have? How do you feel? You know, hold on to that energy, because that's going to help you to manifest what it is that you guys are looking for. So, wow, it says, I am certain I found my path. That's crazy how this is coming into a, like, piecing together. 818, and the messages flow. I am certain I found my path. So it's like you guys may be on your path, or when you are on your divine path, divine wants you to be certain. Something about you guys not being certain if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're not certain if you're where you're supposed to be right now. But they need you to be sure. They need you to be sure. So 717 could be significant. It says your angels want you to know that good fortune is on your side to accomplish your wildest dreams. All right? I have good fortune. So whatever this is you guys are manifesting is tied to your fortune. It's tied to your blessings, right? And we have the number 7 here again. I'm hearing your material, the material world, the tangible things that you can touch. Okay, something that you can see, touch, feel. Okay, so then we have the number 7. It says your angels are urging you to trust your intuition, follow your inner compass, and heed your inner calling. They also want you to stay true to yourself. So in order for you to get on your destined path and to be certain, in order for you to get on your destined path, collective, they need you to trust yourself. They want you to also stay true to yourself. I'm hearing like stay authentic, be authentic. So whatever you're doing, as long as it's authentic and it feels good to you, then that is a part of your path. All right? But the moment you start feeling like you are not being true to yourself, you're not being true to your values, your morals, and that may not be your path. If it makes you feel any type of way, if it makes you feel shame, guilt, embarrassment, then that may not be your path. Your path is going to feel right to you. All right? Okay, so some of you guys, you're being called down a path of creativity. And also, they want me to say, not if you feel embarrassed. Maybe that wasn't the right words. You shouldn't feel embarrassed. Whatever your calling, whatever your destiny is, whatever your calling, your chosen path is, you're not supposed to feel embarrassed. Okay, if divine has called you to do something, or to work on a certain project, to start a certain business, to make a certain channel, you know, whatever it is you're supposed to do, you're not supposed to feel embarrassed. So take embarrassment and shame out of it, and don't let other people guilt you or make you feel shame of your purpose, your calling, your path, because the same people that are projecting this type of energy onto you are the same people who don't know their calling. They don't know their path. They don't know why they're here. All right, so they're literally projecting this energy to you guys, making you feel some type of way, because maybe you're closer to knowing or remembering why you guys came to earth in the first place, what it is that you're supposed to do while you're here. So don't let nobody distract you from your calling, from your mission. Don't let anybody guilt you into abandoning your mission. All right, if you know that you've been called to do something, don't let anybody make you feel any type of way. We have a bunch of 7s and a bunch of 8s here. So 777, 888 could be significant. 11 is here. You could see 1111. So we have creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. So you may be a very creative person. Maybe in this lifetime, you're supposed to use your creative ideas, your creative nature to make abundance or create or manifest abundance for yourself, whatever that may be. Okay, because there's so many things that you guys could be creative at, but wherever it is, you're supposed to use it to help to manifest the life that you desire into your physical world. You know, ownership is here. It says you acknowledge the misdeeds and accomplishments alike, and learn to love them all as lessons. So it's kind of like you guys are owning your bullshit in this lifetime, right? Maybe in the past life you struggled with accountability, right? Well, in this lifetime, a major lesson that you have learned, I'm here, you have mastered this, is ownership. Can't nobody tell you nothing about yourself that you don't already know, like, because you've already owned, like, I know that that's something that I'm working on. You can't make me feel no type of way, because I know that that's something that's a part of me that represents my shadow side, and I may not be too proud of that, but that still is a part of me, and maybe I'm working on that, right? So a lot of you guys, you're being called to acknowledge your misdeeds, but also acknowledge your accomplishments alike, right? And learn to love both versions of yourself as well. Like, I'm hearing you own it. This is who you are, you know? You delight in the love of life and bring the spirit of fun to all that you do. So there's a spirit of joy that follows you. A lot of you guys maybe have been looking for joy. Maybe you have been like very sad and depressed lately, collective. Maybe because the things that you have been manifesting has been slow to come in or hasn't been coming in. But I'm hearing readjustment and realignment. Okay, as soon as you let go of a particular path or a past life or a way of doing things that divine has been urging you to let go of and be okay with experiencing a new path, then you're going to have great joy. All right? You're going to be blessed abundantly. And I still feel strongly that this is something dealing with creativity. You're called to be like a creative or something like that. Like, I'm hearing like the new wave. All right? Like the new way of living really soon. You're going to have to be super creative, tech savvy, all right? And know how to use your imagination to create. All right? Then we have release. So you guys are being called to release something that maybe is not bringing you joy. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. So just because you don't want to be in a situation no more, you don't want to deal with a person, place, or thing anymore, doesn't mean that it has to end on like bad blood. You're release people with love. Release situations with love. All right? Release friendships, partnerships, old jobs, old connections, old way of doing things. You're releasing it with love, collective. You know? I see you guys finally getting being satisfied with the turn of events, or satisfied with your life after taking action on releasing whatever this is, owning up to maybe the role that you played in the condition of your current situation, like your present life. All right? Because harmony is in reverse, so you may not be at peace and harmony in your life, but divine is saying like you're going to have to take ownership in the role that you play. Were you disobedient? Did you not follow directions? Okay? Were you stubborn? Did you go back to something they told you to release? Have you not been praying more? What's your relationship with divine? Okay? Have you not been working with your spirit team, your divine ancestors? Okay? So I feel like whether we know it or not, a lot of people struggle with accountability, all right? And it's not nothing to be embarrassed about, collective, but being accountable and owning up to your own BS and parts of yourself that maybe you're embarrassed about this because divine has been kind of nudging you to change. It's kind of blocking your manifestations. Yeah, material harvest in reverse and awareness in reverse. So something that you have not been taking ownership on is blocking your flow of income, your prosperity. And divine is saying that maybe you're not aware of this, or like maybe this is blocking your intuition. This is blocking your crown chakra, your connection to divine. You're not receiving these downloads. Also, like something is also blocking certain downloads that you guys need to manifest material harvest, to have material harvest. There's a reason why awareness is here in reverse, why you're not being made aware of something. This is literally your crown chakra being blocked, which is also blocking some type of material harvest for you guys. Why is this crown chakra being blocked? Why is the crown chakra being blocked? Throat chakra. Okay, so maybe there's something, look, truth. I was going to say speaking your truth. I was about to say there's something that you need to say, or you're waiting for someone to say something, speak a truth to you. So there's a truth that you need to speak. I'm like, you need to speak up about something. Something that you need to say. Or something that you're waiting for someone to say to you. Tell me more. Yeah, destiny in reverse. So whatever this is, it does not align with your destiny. All right? This is blocking your destiny, collective. Whatever this is, whatever this truth is that you need to speak. Whatever this is that you need to say, whatever you need to get off of your chest is blocking your destiny. Tell me more. Or it's not aligned with the destined path that divine has for you, that was already laid out for you. This person, place, or thing is no longer aligned. Yeah, the waiting game. So maybe divine is waiting for you to speak this truth. Your ancestors, or maybe you have been waiting for somebody to speak some type of truth to you. This is like an obstacle. Yeah, so this has been some type of blockage for you. Maybe you guys never was able to speak your truth. Like maybe you were silenced as a kid and you wasn't able to speak your truth. So maybe you struggle with speaking up for yourself for real. Like, saying what's truly on your heart. So you guys have been like waiting for something, or somebody is waiting for you to speak a truth, or you're waiting for somebody to speak some type of truth to you, or for the truth to be said. This has been some type of obstacle and challenge on your path. Intuition came out in reverse. This is clearly blocking your intuition. All right, there's a blockage in your intuition and in your crown chakra. Divine is saying that you need to spend more time in solitude. Spend more time alone. This is how you're going to gain some type of knowledge. Learn as much as you possibly can. You're going to get some type of clarity by spending time in solitude. 919 could be significant. Let me see. Because it's like you spend a lot of time in your head. Let me see, it's 919 in this deck, because I'm looking at 919 clear as day here. We're going to find 919. It says, your angels want you to know that you've leveled up and outgrown old versions of yourself. Right now, it's time to retreat and see solitude. It's time to retreat to get clarity, light, and clarity. You see how she's by herself in solitude? She's reading, she's learning, she's expanding her mind, she's gaining some type of knowledge. And I said that while you're in solitude, getting this type of knowledge, connecting with source, connecting with divine, you're going to gain some type of clarity during this time. You need to spend time alone. You need to remove yourself from the chaotic world, and you know, just, it's okay to pull back from those friends for a little while to spend time by yourself. It says right now it's time to retreat to get clarity from your intuition in order to manifest new beginnings. So there's a new beginning that you've been struggling to bring in. Okay, you've been struggling to bring this new beginning in and manifest it, to materialize it, to see it, touch it, feel it in the flesh. Like you can see it, but it's not coming through in the physical for you. I level up every time. So this is something dealing with your level up. But there's been some type of disconnect. All right, there's something, it's like maybe you're not speaking, you're not saying the appropriate things to divine. Like you're not wording it in the right way, or you're not saying it in the right way. You maybe need to speak up and tell divine what it is you really want. Be clear. Use your throat. Speak your truth to source. Speak your truth to divine. All right? Tell divine what it is you really, really want, and be clear. Why is intuition here in reverse? This temptation? Because you guys lost hope in a situation here that I feel like you were once tempted by this situation, by this person. Yeah, you were once tempted, all right? This is someone who disturbed your peace, or a situation that came and disturbed your peace, collective. You suffered in silence for a very long time. So I'm hearing you lost hope in love. Some of you guys, this is love. You know, maybe you never spoke your truth to a person about how they really made you feel. All right? Maybe this is someone who tempted you. You feel like this person is like a temptation. All right? You lost hope in love. Whoever this person is, collective, they may try to tempt you again in the near future. Okay? Yeah, this is someone who was, you figured out with deception and envy in reverse. You figured out, collective, like this person can't deceive you no more. You figured out how deceptive this person was, how evil, how villainous this person was, collective. You spent a lot of time in your head on this person's true character. It's like something was unclear. You wasn't getting the downloads. You wasn't getting the warnings the way that you should have been for whatever reason. You know? You guys have definitely been suffering for a long time. You feel like you sacrificed a lot for this person, for this situation here. Dealing with this person blocked your creative chakra. Your creativity got blocked. Your crown chakra got blocked. So this is why, this explains why awareness is here in reverse. You connected with a dark person. You connected, your connection with this person, this person is not aligned to your destiny. This is someone who came on your path to be an obstacle. You have to stand your ground and speak up for yourself. Spiritual union is here in reverse. This is not your divine partner. Okay, maybe you thought it was, and you know, for a long time, you saw in this energy of thinking that this was your soulmate or this was your twin flame, but this person is clearly a karmic energy here. They just came on your path to tempt you off of your purpose. This person has always worn a mask. They always had an ulterior motive. This person kept you in a space of suffering for a long time, collective. You stayed in your head because things were so up in the air and unclear. Okay? This connecting with this person kept you bound. It's like something about your spiritual gifts was not, you couldn't really be yourself. This disrupted you, like you felt confined. I'm hearing like break free. Like you guys are just getting to the point, third eye in reverse. Look at this. Heartache and loss. It was the heartbreak. It was literally 1717 on my timer. The heartbreak you felt literally clouded your third eye, clouded your crown chakra. All right? You guys had to stand your ground with this person and speak up for yourself. Maybe you finally spoke up for yourself at the very end, but this was a blockage for you for a very long time. This was like a karmic lesson that you needed to learn, how to speak up for yourself. Seriously. Try not to let nobody run all over you. how to take authority, how to take the authority back, how to take your rightful position of power back, how to get your power back. And see, once you guys learn this lesson, you will receive the recognition and rewards that you deserve, and you will start to see the growth of your manifestations, okay, materialize here in the flesh, in the physical. You will start to see the fruits of your labor and things come in, but this person was blocking you. It's almost like they was blocking your spiritual gifts, like you wasn't as fine-tuned as you normally are dealing with this person, because all you could think about was the deception. All you could think about was what this person is doing. I wonder what they meant by that. Am I ever going to see this person again? Okay, I heard there were so many things that was left unclear, unsaid, and up in the air, collective. This is what this person do. Spirit is saying that this is a villainous individual here, but you guys have transformed. Our divine has been trying to like encourage you to transform. I heard forgive and forget. Forgive. It may take you a while to forgive, but you really need to work on forgiveness, because that's also blocking your blessings. It's blocking the flow, the natural flow that of the universe. The things that divine is trying to usher into your life. Your manifestations has been hemmed up because of your inability to forgive. Not for them, but for yourself, so that you can manifest easier. This is how you guys are going to be triumphant. This is how you're going to win. Okay, I think I saw 1717 on my thing, on the timer. Let's see what that means, and then we're probably going to wrap it up. Also, you guys, I'm working on some more content for my prayer, Reiki, and meditation channel. One of you guys told me that it would be cool if I did overnight videos, like the prayers and the things that you can listen to while you sleep. So I have a prayer that'll play on loop for you guys while you sleep, and I'm almost done editing that. So if you have been struggling with strong spiritual warfare, or you can't sleep at night, you don't know why you can't sleep, you'll be able to hear my prayer, me pray in your ear all night long. Okay, so if there's something that you're interested in, it's really cool. I'm doing nature sounds, so you'll have the crickets and the sounds of nature behind it and everything. So it'll just be like a cool little relaxed vibe while you sleep, okay? So I'll have that up before nightfall. I'll try to have that up for you. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, prayer, love, Reiki, meditation, do so. I will put the link to my channel in the comment section and in the description box, okay? Also, make sure you check out my Etsy channel where you can find my oracle cards, and I will also be putting my money oils and my war oils on there as well. And I also have some more ritual products that I'm working on that you'll be able to find on my Etsy shop. All right. So it was 1717 on the timer, and I found it. 1717. It says, your angels want you to know that a fresh start is on the horizon for you. They want you to embrace all of the joys and independence. Take this time to prioritize your own needs. Focus on self-love and self-care. I love myself. So once you guys get in this vibe of loving yourself, being clear on what it is that you want with your life, what do you want for yourself, trusting yourself, they need you to be certain. So once you're certain, once you make a decision on what it is that you want, they need you to trust yourself, that trust you that you made the right choice for yourself, right? They also need you to love yourself as well, collective, and you will find your path. It's going to come to you. You're not going to have to go looking for it. Your path is going to come to you, collective. All right? And you are going to level up, and you're going to have good fortune. So the level up and the good fortune is going to come after you have completed all these things. After you've let go, after you've healed, after you've forgiven. Get out of this space of suffering and silence, okay? Get outside, get in nature, like meditate. If you can, pray. You should be having a daily prayer regimen. I don't care if it's just 5 minutes with just you and divine, you and your angels, and just pray. Okay, seriously, like my days feel so much better when I go to God, when I give God time. my days go better. Before my feet hit the floor, you know, if I say, God, thank you for waking me up this morning. Thank you for looking over me and my children, my family this morning. You know, thank you for waking us up in our right mind. God, I ask that you just protect us, and I ask that you order our day. That makes my day go so much better, collective. All right? So, I'm going to wrap this up, collective, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Peace.